Good morning, welcome to the video. I'm Mike, Fylde Coast Flips. I'm a reseller based in northwest England, and today we're going to be hitting as many charity shops as possible in the space of about 2 to 3 hours. It's 10 a.m. now. I wanted to get back by about 1 p.m. today, so I'm going to try and hit as many as I possibly can. There's a lot here that I've not been to in quite some time. I've been neglecting the charity shops quite a bit recently. I mean, I've been finding so much at the car boot sales, not really needed to go quite as often to the charity shops. And some of these ones that we're going to be going to, I've not been to in months. So yeah, we're going to start here. This little one, which to be honest, has not been great recently. Not found anything in here for quite some time. So, but let's start here anyway and continue on and see what we can do today. I'm looking forward to this. I woke up this morning and thought, shall I go to a boot sale? There's only one actually on in my area due to the rain. It's been raining all week. There was only one that was on. I figured it's not going to be very busy. So I thought, do you know what? Nah, let's do something different today. Let's try and hit as many charity shops as we can. Yeah, first pickup, nothing too special, but Christmas is just around the corner, and this is a really nice Tigger Disney Store mug. The other one wasn't so nice, so I left that. And that boombox that I saw, if it had its remote, I would have bought it. There's still money in it like that, if it's all working, but people are selling them like working, sometimes only getting 20 to 30 pounds. So if the sales comps were a bit better, I would have done it. I mean, there were some people that had managed to get like 70, I think, 60, 70, but yeah, not often enough for my liking. Let's keep going, let's go. Just arriving at the tip shop. They've said before that they don't really like people kind of on their phones or recording or anything here, so I'll respect their wishes. So, got a few bits there. So we got this for £1. This is a Fylde Hotel like suitcase set. There's no figures. I think I've got some figures at home to go with this, or at least one that I can think of. I might have a couple more. I'll have to have a look through. I've got a little like spares box full of like random figures that I've picked up along the way. So they'll go with that. Like if it's got a couple of figures, it's about worth about 25 quid, something like that. These here, this was £6 for the lot. Not just for like each one or each set. I asked him and he was like, no, it's 6 for the lot. He said 6 for the lot. So I thought these are kind of cool. Now this might just be, I feel like it's maybe like a B&M's type thing, home bargains, but older. There's definitely a bit of age to these. They're like vintage looking. Anyway, these, at least 2 of them anyway, I think are going to go to my kids. And then the others I'll just stick all up together and sell them. Obviously Halloween is around the corner, so I think they'll do okay. Bit of a random one, but we'll see on them. Then a Minnie Mouse mug for 50p. Nothing too special about this, but when it's only 50p, it's proper Disney Store branded, so that'll do. And then this little house, which is for my Christmas display. I do a little kind of Lemax Christmas display. I like to have some little houses in the background, and this one will do nice. So that's it. Let's go on to the next one. So this area where I am now is called Lisbon Village. And there's two charity shops here. Look at that vintage imperial leather. Nope, nothing in that one. Alright, we've got one more over the way. So the next one's just here. This is where I found all those books, the what is it? Who was it? Was it Agatha Christie or the vintage ones? I think they were from here.
Visit octopus.energy/value for our calculation. This is Smooth with more music next. Whether it's a trip to the cinema or visiting that new coffee spot, start making unforgettable memories with Smooth.
That's worth it for £1.25.
Trusted dating sites. And with
It might have been, but all these scratch marks on it.
and patterns as you. It's really lovely to meet you. Go to smoothsignals.co.uk to browse through profiles you match with. And if you sign up today,
Contains 6 exclusive collector tokens. So, £4.95 for this. Christmas just around the corner. People are managing to get like up to 25 plus postage, like high ends. Most of the time, people are getting like 20 for them. But with Christmas just around the corner, I reckon I can get that 25 as long as it is complete, which I think it is. You know, £5 into 25 after fees and everything, you're probably making 16 pound profit. You know, that'll do. I like having this kind of thing in my eBay shop. I'm a big fan of monopolies in general, and don't mind a bit of Doctor Who as well. Right, so we've got two more just up here. Not been to these for quite some time. I've not been to any of them for quite some time, but I've definitely not been to these two for a while. So, what is that contraption? That's a crazy looking thing, isn't it? Oh, I found some decent like ceramics and glassware in here before. So fingers crossed. What have we got? So yeah, nothing in that one. That's a vintage, isn't it? £15. I've had some good like graphic novels and stuff from here before. I've not had any the last few times I've been in. At least the sun's out now. Whoa, prices in there are crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. I don't like to moan too much, but they really are. Like, this used to be one of the good ones that, you know, reasonable prices, not like cheap, but reasonable and good stuff, but not anymore. Last few times I've been in here, I found literally zero, nothing at all. Let's have a quick look in here. Got some good stuff from in here before. I think he's a reseller himself, but still found a few good bits in there. He's an alright guy as well. Oh, that's funny that. I just bought a couple of like the mini ones of these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
It's a bit Bluebird, isn't it? I think, like the Polly Pocket one. I think so.
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Right, so just then I got this Polly Pocket set with, it's got some trains and stuff in there. He did it for me for £10, which is nice of him to do. I just kind of pointed out that there's a couple of pieces like broken off, like here and here. And he said he would do it cheaper for me, so yeah, definitely appreciate that. I'm not sure on this one whether there's much money in this particular one. I know like the little mini ones that I picked up fairly recently are worth good money, so I presume this one's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. Bluebird from 1996. So yeah, we'll see on that. I'm not sure how much money there is in it, but there's definitely a bit. 10 quid is what I paid, so yeah, paying up a little bit I guess, but should do alright with that thing. So 6 down. Let's go on to the next one. I think I'm going to go to, where should we go? Kind of outskirts of Cleveland, which is about 10-15 minute drive, kind of that direction. And let's go see what we can find there. I'm not hitting the whole kind of Cleveland's load of charity shops because they're just, oh, I don't know. I do find a few bits now and again, but they're just so expensive. I'm not bothering there. I'm going to go to a few others, like a couple on the outskirts, and then maybe head down towards where I used to work, my full-time job, and do a few round there to finish off. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go. So I just arrived at the next one, which is this one, Rowan House. Bit out of the way, this one, and I think therefore I have found some pretty decent things here before. But again, don't want to kind of keep saying the same thing, but it's been a while since I found anything I would say was truly kind of great at any of them, really. It's all just like little bits and pieces, really, that can change. You know, you just got to keep going. If you don't go that often, then you're not going to find as much. If you go like all the time like I used to do, you're going to find lots. Anyway, let's have a look in here. Such vintage. I mean, look at the massive chip in that. Even if it was perfect, it's not worth 4 quid. So yeah, all I found in that one is a coat hanger, Thomas and Friends, vintage coat hanger for 50p. I tried searching it online, couldn't find any out there. So I have no idea, but it is proper vintage, manufactured under license in the UK. Is there money in that? Probably not a lot, but maybe a little bit. So we'll see at the end. That guy there, he thought I was like talking to my car like Knight Rider or something there. He's just looking at the car like thinking, what is he talking to? Well, my name is Michael, right?
On my own, no fixer. I'm gon' ball, no picker. That I ate those, they live for. Talking on my back, go figure. Whole team eats from splitter. Never was the one to go flicker. No face, no case, no pictures. Full place, big stakes, my dinner. Flip that, Canal Street. Flip back. Last week, old money. This week, new racks. Never buy 9 more. If I can't afford to gift wrap, stunning in your foreign car. You keep riding rental tax. Heard you rollie as a lean, we are not the same. Couple thousand in my pocket, this pocket chip. Rubber bands on my arm, this is not for play. I put 20 on the crib while you cop a chain. I know they hate it or love it. You know I love when they hate it. Last year was living basic. Haters on the other side. 3 up, read between the lines. Know I got some angels with me. Made it through some evil times. Late night on some demon time. Pour the Sprite, I need a line. I can't lock it, see the line. Freeze time. Brainstorm, you can assume with your chains on. I can see none with the lights off. Cap, you been the main one. Coolin' when I got my mains on. Show money, but those aren't the same ones. I been told you that it was game on. Been winning since I was on game one. Telling me how to live like you made me.
So yeah, I've just bought these glasses, set of 8 for £2. Can't go wrong with that kind of price. There's something about the design on these I think is really nice, like Meantime Brewery. I did have a quick look up of these in the shop, and they're not going for that much, but for £2, if they're not popular, I will keep them because I just really like them. So there you go. We will see. I'll put them up. I'll do whatever everyone else is doing. I'll do something different. So if people are selling them in 2s, I'll sell them in 4s or maybe 8s or something like that. And then as well as that, we have this. Now this is a good one. It's this brand. You may or may not be able to make that out. It says Swineside Tea Pottery. It's made in England, and I've had these many times before now. Does anybody remember the smart car one that I had about 6 months ago, thereabouts, a bit longer maybe? This one was £3.50. I've looked it up, and there's different ones. Like some of these can go for really good money, but I don't think this is the one that is like better. I think one of them has like a lamp coming up here, like a model lamp. I'm not sure if it has this and this though. It's just a little bit different but very similar, and that one seems to be worth quite a lot. This one, I'm not so sure. I couldn't really find this one out there. I only had a quick look, but for £3.50 it's going to be a good one. That it's in perfect condition, and it's even got its little, get it out, little footstool, and it all fits in here with the glasses perfectly, so it's meant to be. So the next charity shop is about a 15-minute drive from here. I've kind of done all the ones around this area. I could head up north to like Fleetwood, or I could head south back down towards like where I used to work and do those ones, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not hitting them all though. I'm going to do like 2 or 3 up that way and then head home. Got a few vintage plush going on here. Teletubbies. Goofy. I might have a proper look through on my way out. If anyone needs a foam roller, this is the place to come. Yeah, things have changed there a bit. In fact, it's completely changed. That's a bit vintage, that. And that. That was cool, isn't it? Look at that. They've got loads in here. I don't know if these are actually worth much. I'll have to look them all up, I think. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Let's have a look. Right, so I've checked most of these already, and these three are pretty good. This one is like maybe 15 to 18 if it's complete. And they want £3, and it's proper cool. That I would have bought that anyway, whatever it was worth, just to go and play with the kids. This one surprised me, and this one's worth some decent money. Not too many of them out there, so it's hard to say, but possibly up to about 30 quid on that if it's all complete and working. And then this one might be very good. Sorry, I know the light's not very good here, stood in the window, but look, somebody managed to get 45 for this one here. There's different versions, so that's the only one I can see. That's this actual one. And again, it's if it's complete, but I'm not going to stand here and start checking them all now for this price, £3 each. I'm just going to buy them. There's more vintage stuff. Like, you would have thought that some of these would be worth okay money, but they're just not really. I mean, you can make, you're going to make a profit with them, but it's small profits. I'm not bothered about them. I'll stick to these ones. Oh gee, what is that? Robo-Doc. It's like some kind of crazy operation style game. I've never heard of that. It's £3 as well. Yeah, check this out. Brand new sealed, but it's not really worth anything. But cool nonetheless, look at it. Oh, you actually get a punch-out castle jousting diorama. There's not much coming up. There's just this one here, £8.49, but it's just the disc. I suppose the money's in all the other stuff you get with it, isn't it? It's kind of a cool vintage pan set. 10 quid. Not too bad, I guess. Cabbage Patch dolls for a tenner each. Lots of them. this one? £2. Yeah, like that. Bit of Hornsey. I had the green one. It's like this already. Oh, I love this game. Broken Sword. That's the second one.
Yeah, so it came in at about 11 o'clock this morning. Just priced it up at 45. Just a loser, wasn't it? Colour of it. I think it's go quite.
Yeah, so not bad at all from in there. Got this nice Hornsey plant pot for £3. There's not a huge amount of money in this particular type, but for £3 we'll do okay. I reckon about a £10 profit in that. This mug is kind of the classic barrel shape, but it's a different design to what I've seen before. I just really like the design of it. £2. We got this, £3. This, £3. This, £5, and this one, £3. It's a kind of PC multimedia thing with a actual castle there that you can build. 59-piece scale model of a castle under siege. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know if there's much money in this. This is that kind of thing that you're probably not going to find anybody else selling it. If you can get some good photographs and kind of sell it, you know, list it well, I think you can do pretty good with this kind of thing. The fact it's brand new sealed is good. Yeah, I'll probably be the only person out there with it. Who knows what it'll be worth. Paid £5, so we shall see. Right, last one for today. Let's see what they got. Nice Bronte. Excuse me, any idea how much these are? There's no price on them as far as I can see, unless it's hidden somewhere.
Do 350 for the 5?
Well, this actually matches then, this.
Oh, is it that set?
Yeah, just this one. £12 for that. 12. Yeah, good job I noticed there's a big chip here. I was almost putting it back anyway, but I'm definitely putting it back now. A big chip in it. So I didn't get that Bronte set because there is a big chip in the teapot. So at that price, £8 for the set, not worth it. To be honest, the teapot's, I mean the coffee pot's worth about £15 to £18 by itself, and then the cups would be a hard sell by themselves. Yeah, it was borderline anyway, and then as soon as I saw the chip in the coffee pot, nah, not worth it. But I ain't gonna complain because we've got some good stuff here. I've been at it for about 2.5 hours now, and yeah, I'm happy with what we've got. I think these board games are probably going to end up being the best thing, but don't forget about the Polly Pocket Thomas thing that we've got, the Doctor Who Monopoly, this Swineside teapot that's going to be a good one. So yeah, there is still life in the charity shops. There's still money to be had out there if you kind of get out there and be persistent enough, I guess. This is just me going out randomly on one random Saturday, and this is what I found. So yeah, this gives me hope for the kind of winter when the boot sales are kind of not around much anymore. Next stop, home. Thank you to everybody for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you could, it'd be much appreciated. It gets the videos out there to more people, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one.